What's up, guys? Coming to you with your workout for Tuesday, July 21st, 2020. Today we have another 4-round grinder of a workout for the conditioning portion with a little bit of a twist on a movement that's going to be a little different. See how you guys respond to it and see how well we do with it. Our strength today is going to be a strict press, so just a standing, just pure strength pressing. For 4 reps, we want to build to a decent weight here. But let's talk about our warm-up. We're only going to go 1 set today. 500 meters of the machine of your choice. So you can go a 500-meter row, you can go a 500-meter ski. If you're going to use the C2 bike, go 1,000 meters on there. And if you're going to go on the assault bike, go for about 2 minutes on the assault bike, which is probably going to put you around 20 to 30 calories-ish, but go for about 2 minutes. Once you get a nice, good pace, get your heart rate elevated, break a little bit of a sweat while you're doing this. Then you're going to do 10 groiners. Now, a groiner, all you're going to do is take a step, hands to the ground, and try to press through. Keep that back foot, the back knee on the ground. You can try to get your elbow to your instep, and then you just switch. This is really opening up your legs, getting your groin and your hips nice and loose. So you switch it again. 3, back and forth again. If you can get your elbow to your instep or the inside of your foot, even better there. Then from there, we're going to go 10 PVC Cuban presses. Now this is really good for really opening up and getting our rotator cuffs activated. So you don't want to go into a strict press, any kind of pressing with stiff rotator cuffs. They're really small muscles and they can be damaged very easily. So we want to make sure we're keeping our rib cage down throughout this. We don't want to arch back. Everybody's mobility is going to be a little bit different with this. But what you're going to do is you're going to have the PVC pipe grip just about at your clean grip or a little bit wider than your shoulders. And all you're going to do is go up on high elbows. And then from here, you're going to rotate your hands on the PVC pipe around your elbows. Your elbows are not going to move. You're going to rotate behind your head and then press up. Then come back down and you're going to rotate again to the high elbow position and then down. So it's up, around, press, bring it down, around. Think about making a rainbow over your head. So again, one more time, you're going to do 10 of these. High elbows, rotate around to 90 degrees, press up and through, come back down, rotate 90 degrees, and then back to the beginning. All right, and then you have 8 alternating prone chest openers. Prone just means that your foot's down on the ground. You got your hands in a T position. And from here, just like our scorpions, all we're going to do is come to one side, but this time we're not going to bring our foot all the way up. We're just going to use our opposite hand to press against the ground, and hold that for a second, switch sides. Just going back and forth for 8 reps total, so 4 on either side. Again, with your opposite hand, as you do this, all you're going to do is rotate your body, use that other hand as leverage, and kind of press yourself and really open up your chest as you do this. We're not trying to get our foot to our hand. Our foot can just casually go over. We're really focusing on opening up our chest and the front of our shoulder muscles or our delts and trying to get them nice and loose, as well as our biceps. All right, so our strength today is going to be a strict press. This is taking out of the rack, so you have a barbell in the rack. Now you're going to hold the bar in a front rack position, so you get the bar out. Now with a strict press, it's a little bit different than a jerk or a push press. You want your elbows to be down. This is where you have the most power from this position, and you want your feet to be just as wide as your shoulders. So my elbows are down here, my feet are just as wide as my shoulders. And from here, all I'm going to do is squeeze my butt and drive my body up and push my head through. So I'm going to drive my hands up a little bit. So from here, all I'm going to do is move my head back to get my head out of the way, drive straight up, press my my head through, then back down. Press through, back down. All right, so again, from the front position, feet are as wide as my shoulders. There's no dip in this. This is all upper body strength. Press up and through, back down. What we don't want to see is a standing bench press, which means as you press up, you're arching back. We don't want that. We want to make sure we're keeping our core activated, our rib cage down, nice tight abs. And all you need to do is press up and through as you go through this, okay? So you have 4 reps for 5 sets. So you can build each set if you'd like to, but we also want to make sure that we're doing this with perfect form. So if you start to notice that you're starting to arch really bad, lower the weight a little bit, and we want to make sure that we're hitting this perfect mechanics and perfect technique every time. All right, so let's talk about our conditioning workout. We're gonna go for time, 4 rounds. Now I'm giving you guys the choice here on your machine. So 4 rounds, 20-calorie machine of your choice. That could be the rower, could be the bike, could be the C2 bike, could be the skier. Whichever one you pick, go at it for 20 calories. Then you have 16 backwards walking lunges. You're gonna be walking but backwards. So it's a little twist on a regular walking lunge. Then 14 shoulder to overhead. Now with the shoulder to overhead, we want to try to hold this unbroken so it's a little bit lighter weight. So we're going to go 95 for men, 65 for women. So you want to go right from the backwards walking lunge directly into shoulder to overhead. Now with shoulder to overhead, you can do this any way. You can do it strict if you'd like to. You can do a jerk. You can do a push press. You can do a split jerk. However you want to, but the bar has to go from your shoulders, lock out overhead with your whole body in a straight line over itself for each rep to count. So the workout starts, 20 calories in the machine, 16 backwards walking lunges, which is just like this. It's just a lunge going backwards. It's a little bit of a different stimulus than a forward walking lunge. You're gonna notice you're really pressing off your front foot backwards. You're gonna feel it a little bit in a different spot than what you normally would if you were walking forward. So as you go backwards, it's working different types of muscles and different areas of your leg than it would in a forward motion. Again, we're trying to keep our knees away from going over our toes in this also. So the backwards walking lunge, go as slow as you need to as you go through this, okay? 8 each leg, so 16 total. So 20 calories on the machine, 16 backwards walking lunges, 14 shoulder to overhead. Plain and simple, 4 rounds of that, and then your workout's done. Now, for our extra credit, I'm gonna move you down real quick so you can see me in a better position here. Maybe you can hear me a little bit better. We're gonna accumulate 15 prone swimmers. Now, a prone swimmer is really good for scap or your shoulder blade strength and mobility. So we really want to work the end ranges of motion as we do this. So our hands are going to start out in front of us. And working through my shoulder blades, I'm going to raise my arms up. So you can have your head down, but I'm talking so you wouldn't be able to hear me. So we're going to raise our shoulders, our arms, our hands up, and we're going to bring them out. And as we get to this position, your thumbs turn down, still squeezing my shoulder blades. I'm feeling this all in my lats. Try to touch your fingers behind you, and then you bring it forward again. When you get to this T position, then you turn your thumbs back up, okay? So again, going here, nice and slow, squeezing my shoulder blades together. My lats are engaged, and then coming back through. We're going nice and slow through this, trying to reach deep end ranges of motion and really get some good mobility through your shoulder girdle into your lats, which are right here. Those are your lats, your shoulder blades, and everything. Try to keep that as healthy as possible with everything that we do. This is a great accessory piece for our pressing strength and really good for overall health. All right, so that is your workout for Tuesday, July 21st. Hope you guys are having a great week, and I will see you guys tomorrow. But until then, stay fit.